All right, man. Let's talk about the Detroit Lions run defense. They do it again. The Atlanta Falcons was a team that was a good running team, and the Lions kind of exposed them a bit, knowing that you got to stop, to beat Atlanta, you got to stop the run. They're a hard-nosed team. Arthur Smith was the offensive coordinator of those successful Titans teams that made some deep playoff runs behind Derrick Henry. And that's what they want to do in Atlanta. And I was talking to some fans at the MGM Grand last night, and they basically were saying that that he a little bit too old school with his offensive approach. And I agree with some of the players that he got, especially when Cordell Patterson come back, Bijan Robinson. You can't just run that power game. He need to find a way to get them creative ways to get them the football, kind of like how Ben Johnson do. But you got to think about some of the things that Atlanta did in previous weeks. Running the football, they had a lot of success, and it's starting to take notice as we come up on the quarter mark. We play Green Bay Thursday, by the way. That's going to be tough. Both teams got a lot of injuries in Green Bay, but we come into the quarter mark, and the Lions' run defense has vastly improved, and I'm going to explain that. So you seen they ran almost for 200 yards between two. Well, they did run for 200 yards between three. Ritter, they did a good job of stopping Ritter's athletic ability. I think he's a 4.4 guy. That Tyler Algieri guy played run with a lot of power. Bijan Robinson, they ran for 211 yards on the Atlanta Falcons. All right. Then you go back and see week 1 versus the Panthers. Hold on. They only ran for 130, but Bijan Robinson had over 5 yards a carry, almost 6 yards a carry. The Algieri guy has 75 yards rushing, 2 TDs. So I mean, you really starting to see that's what they do. That's what they do. They when they run the football, they win football games. Passing wise, they need a little bit of help with somebody stretching the field or whatever. But yesterday, the Lions proved again, whether they was running the ball east and west, whether they was running the ball north and south, they stopped all that shit. They stopped all that. Held Bijan in 3 yards, just over 3 yards to carry. Held Algieri less than 2 yards to carry. I'll get whatever his name is. Usually mobile quarterbacks eat the Lions up, and the difference maker is it's not hard to tell. Like Nas said, it ain't hard to tell. I think the difference makers this season has been Gardner Johnson, what he's been able to do in the box, and in Detroit, Lions' best defensive player so far has been Brian Branch. That's the difference. They the difference. Derek Barnes, he's been the best linebacker by far. I think it's time for us to see him and Jack Campbell anchor that defensive, that linebacker core. I seen enough of Rodrigo. I seen enough of Anazzoni. He played well yesterday, Anazzoni, and he really responded to a lot of the negativity, but he's just a depth player. I understand they paid him. I understand they paid him a bunch of money, but Jack Campbell and Derek Barnes seem to be the present and the future. They seem to be the present and the future. I say it again. They seem to be the present and the future of the linebacker core. Derek Barnes is something special. And Jack Campbell looked like he could be something special. So, at the same time, Lane McNeil, Benito Jones, all them guys down there that's man in the middle of that defense is doing an unbelievable job. They doing an unbelievable job stopping that run. And Brian Branch and C.J. Gardner-Johnson had a lot to do with that. They had a lot to do with that. Especially Brian Branch, his activity in the box has been crazy. His activity in the box has been bananas. It's been absolutely bananas. And, the guys up front, McNeil, Benito Jones, and everybody that's been down there in the trenches doing their thing, Broderick Martin, whoever been playing, they done a great job of shoring up that run defense. And it's really been carrying this defense. And maybe this offseason, they put so much emphasis on stopping the run that, you know, they really didn't look at really pass rushing, and whatever they did, the pass rush did come alive yesterday. It really did. The pass rush came alive yesterday. You know, and I just, you know, but they did, you know, I think they probably was preaching so much about stopping the run. You know, yesterday they did some different things. You know, they did some different things. So it was beautiful. It was beautiful, you know. But they gotta, you know, they gotta keep that run discipline, that run game discipline, and they gotta keep that effort that they had yesterday with the pass rush. They need that intensity when you on the road, when you're not at home. That pass rush and stopping the run, that's going, you know, look at the Jerry Jacobs. He looked like a functional corner yesterday. When it ain't no pass rush, any defensive backfield gonna look bad. That's a fact. Any defensive backfield is gonna look bad when it ain't a functional pass rush. You know, but Brian Branch and Gardner Johnson had a lot to do with them getting better stopping that run. And what also helped, you know, when you got rid of Gardner Johnson, what also helped them was you know, what also helped them was Tracy Walker's really good in the box as well too, so it wasn't no drop off. You know, Malafano seemed to be good in the box too. He made some plays, but we know he known for covering. You know, Tracy Walker known for covering too, but he just can't catch the football. That dude got hands of bricks, dude. That's his problem. He can't take the ball away, and that's gonna be the biggest drop off with losing Gardner Johnson. That's gonna be the biggest drop off. A loser Gardner Johnson is that, is the picks. Tracy Walker can't catch the football, and now we see why he played DB. He can't catch the football. So, but you know, that is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App $sign CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter or X, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, more videos like this. Peace.